So on page 3, we have the 25 traits of an athlete. That middle section, we have the traits application analysis, and on the bottom of page 3, we have a personal exercise. This is for you to be able to jot down the top three traits that describe who you are under that personal exercise. And so, for instance, as the first trait that I mentioned was competitive nature for myself. And so I talked about in that middle section where it says an example, it asks for an example of how you use that trait in the athletic arena. So of course I talked about competitive nature, and I said that I've always been around competition. I've never known anything else but knowing how to compete. That was my example of how I use competitive nature in the athletic setting. That last section, it talks about how to relate it to your career. If you'll turn with me to page 4. On the bottom half of page 4, and the reasons I share this, that first bullet as it reads, in organizations, competition is just as fierce as it is in athletics. So obviously I didn't make it up, I got it directly out of the book. So this is something that, if you put a little bit of effort into it, you cannot wing it in the interview process, right? You want to really be able to rehearse this, a week in advance at least. Rehearse it and really be able to articulate this in the interview process.